and welcome to the Great Business Skills Show. And I'm your host, Anthony L. Gant here, Dr. Anthony L. Gant here on IntellectualRadio.com, where we're the station that feeds your brain. We are an iHeart station as well. Any of your podcasts, anywhere where you listen to podcasts, you can find us there. And obviously, you can find us on IntellectualRadio.com. You also can go to YouTube and find us there, IntellectualRadio.com. Have a lot of great shows here all throughout the week that you can learn a lot from, get in contact with a lot of great hosts that can help you do some things you want to do and also entertain you too, some entertaining shows as well. So this is, again, the Great Business Skills Show. We talk about a business skill that we need to have throughout the week or throughout the month. And today we are in a new series. And the series that we're in today is Promoting Your Business Better. So before I get started, it's a business that I want to recognize and a person I want you all to know so that you all can get some help if you need some help in this area. And let me share her information with you. Her name is Miss Mikey Graves. And do you want to need to increase your credit score? And if so, then you should contact Miss Mikey Graves at 773-392-4600. Currently, over 70 million Americans have less than perfect credit. Mikey Graves teach financial literacy in all 50 states. She would love to help you to improve your credit and also your financial situation. It's not just a credit restoration company. The program that Miss Mikey Graves is part of includes many services such as power of attorney, wills, trust, credit, identity theft protection, credit attorneys, and much more. For more information, you can contact Miss Mikey Graves at 773-392-4600 or Graves, Graves, Realty Chicago at gmail.com. You will also get a free consultation by mentioning that you heard it from the Great Business Skills Show. And I will mention her again by the end of the night. Again, her number, 773-392-4600. Email Graves, Graves, Realty, Chicago at gmail.com. Check her out. She got something special for you again. You need some help with your credit. You need to do some things in that nature, get your financial situation in a better position. Give her a call. It's always good to try to have a decent credit score, especially when you're trying to borrow some money. Right? So it's always good. So we're in a new series, like I stated just a little while ago. And since we're in a new series, it's based on a different book. And this series book obviously is based on Promote Like a Pro, one of the books that I've written. And we're talking about growing your business. So the title of this is Growing Your Business, this series here. And we're going to learn some tips on growing your business based on promoting your business. It's pretty challenging to grow a business if you don't promote it. People trying to grow a business and not promoting is pretty much not a good idea. However, promoting your business will help grow your business. Now, a lot of times when you say promoting a business, a lot of people put promoting a business along with branding a business. And we'll talk about the difference in just a minute. So a couple of things we're going to go over today. We're going to talk about two of the main things you need to have in order to promote your business like a pro, right? We just don't want to promote our business. We want to promote it like a pro. We're also going to talk about what promoting is and then also how important it is and what it would do for you if you promote and what it would do to your business if you don't, right? So again, so it's hard to promote a business, how to grow a business if you don't promote the business. And it's easier or simpler to grow a business if you do promote the business. Now, how often do you need to promote the business? You need to promote the business often. Now, when you think of promoting a business, again, sometimes people put promoting a business and branding together. And branding and promoting, even though they have some similarities, they're not the same. So we'll talk about branding in another series, but in this series, we're strictly talking about promoting. And when you start thinking about promoting, there's two things that you need. Well, let me reiterate this. Branding and promoting is like a husband and wife. Yeah, they're both in a marriage, but they're two different people, right? So that's how branding and promoting is. So that's why we're not going to put branding with promoting, because once you understand the difference, you know that they're two different things. We're going to talk about promoting this entire series, every session, every part of this series. We're going to talk about promoting. Now, two things you need to have if you want to promote like a pro. You're going to need two things. And here are the two things. You might want to write them down. You're going to need money, and you're going to need effort. Now, usually, right when you say money to people when it comes to business that they're going to need that promote, they automatically shut down. I'm not spending any money. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of different things you can do to help you get free, but you can't do free in everything. You can't be in business and try to do everything and get everything for free in regards to promoting your business. It's just not going to work out well. Now, you may say, I know a person that did it. This person did it. Yeah, one person does it and get it, and it happens for them. But 9 million others, they do the same thing. It doesn't happen for them because you're going to have to spend some money if you plan on promoting your business. That's just the way it is. So you're going to have to look at the budget that you have. It might be a small budget, but you're still going to have to spend some money in order to promote. And as we go through this series, you're going to understand what I mean as we go further into the series, right? However, the other thing you need is effort. Now, see, sometimes people have money and they spend the money and they figure, I spend money, I don't need to do anything. No, you need to do things as well as spend money. So you need to do both of these things. You need to spend money and you need to have a lot of effort involved. The more money you spend, the more effort involved, you're going to put yourself in a position of promoting like a pro. Now, when you put yourself in that position to promote like a pro, let's look at the word promote for just a moment. Pro means forward or beforehand or forward, and mote means to move. So when you talk about promote means to move forward. So if you're not promoting, then I guess that means your business has been demoted. D means down or away, and mote means to move. In other words, when you don't promote your business, you are demoting your business and moving it further away from customers. If you keep living that way or doing your business that way, then obviously you won't have a lot of customers to actually help you live a life or have your business produce any money for you, because you're going to have to promote, because otherwise your business is not moving forward. If a business is not moving forward, then it's stuck. It's a stuck business. A stuck business, if you stay in one spot long enough, it won't be long before you dig a deeper hole where you are, and the hole will get deeper and deeper. You might be doing something, but you're not doing anything to move forward. And if you're not moving forward, then you're not actually moving the business properly. And then it has something to do with promoting. Now, obviously, some things in business is out of your control. Some things that happen in life are just out of your control with your business, right? Weather conditions, things, a whole lot of things just out of your control. However, most people fail in business because they don't promote the business. And since they don't promote the businesses, things can go really go good as far as in the society or the economy and all those things. But if you don't promote your business, you'll still find yourself in the same spot. Things could be going kind of tough. If you don't promote your business, you're going to be in the same spot. So you're going to need to promote your business all the time, very often. If not, you're going to find yourself with a stuck business, and a stuck business do not produce any money. And when a business is stuck and not producing money, it won't be long before you'll be out of business. So either you can promote your business to move your business forward, to be a primary reason for why you stand in business, or you can demote your business and it gets stuck, and then eventually you'll be out of business. Not because you got a bad idea, not because you're a bad person, not because you're a certain gender. Has nothing to do with that. If you don't promote it, it won't be long before you're out of business. Now, promoting is so important. It's just too important not to do. I don't care if you are a company that's been in business 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, or a company that's been in business 10 days, 20 days, 50 days, or 50 months. You must promote your business in order for your business to flourish. Now, people that don't really take this seriously are people that usually don't live off their business. If you live off your business, you know how important promoting your business is. For people that don't live off their business, okay, they may have other income sources coming from somewhere. They may have a spouse that's earning money. They may have got an inheritance. So when you say promoting, they don't look at promoting that serious because they're not living off the business anyway. But if you're living off the business to pay your to pay your house note, your car note, rent payment, whatever you're doing, feeding you, take care of your grocery bill, your light bill, whatever, uh, funding your investment accounts. If your business is doing those type of things for you, taking care of your family and your children, all those different things, then you're going to take promotion very serious. But if you don't, if your business is not doing anything for you, I guess you're right. Why would you promote it? Because you don't see how serious it is. Because of the fact that you're not promoting it and you don't really need the money anyway. So if it doesn't make money, it doesn't hurt your life, right? It doesn't put you in a situation where you got to look like how I'm going to get the money for this because the business didn't produce anything. But if you want your business to produce something consistently, then you're going to have to promote your business consistently. See, if you promote a little, you get a little. I'm sorry, something I didn't reiterate. The foundational lesson that we're going to talk about And this one is lesson number one, chapter one. That's the foundational lesson for today. So that's where I'm starting. However, that's not where I stay. I will pull other things out of different parts of the book as we go along. But the foundational lesson is uh, lesson one. So you have to realize that it's very important. Promotion is moving my business forward. Promote, move forward. That's what I'm doing every time I promote. Every time I don't promote, then it's demoting. So I just use the example, regardless of how long you've been in business. You could have just started yesterday, or you could have been in this thing for the last 25 years. You still need to promote your business. So here's an example. See, it was a old bird and a young bird in the air flying. They both flying, and someone would say, well, and what I would ask you is, what did they have in common? One, they're birds. Okay, that's cool. What else do they have in common? Well, they're flying. Okay. So really, in order for them to fly, they have to flap their wings, right? The old bird can't say, "Man, I've been doing this for 30 years. Why do I have to still keep flapping my wings? Because I'm an old bird and I've been doing this a long time." The young bird can say, "Hey, I just started doing this stuff last couple of months. Why do I have to keep flapping my wings? Because I'm a young bird." Well, here's the reality: if you want to fly, you have to flap your wings. If you don't flap your wings, you can't fly. Okay, let's put that in business. Promotion is a skill. You're gonna have to promote. I don't care if you've been in business 30 years. I have to promote my business just like you have to promote your business, even though I've been here a while. Now, the moment I stop promoting my business, like the moment you stop promoting your business, then that means we have landed and we're walking now. We're on the ground, but we're not flying. So you can't say you want to fly or do well in business and not flap your wings. In this case, not promote your business. You need to promote your business so that you can actually stay in the air and fly. Otherwise, you're going to be on the ground and be grounded all the time. And it doesn't look too good always walking around when you got these big old wings running around, right? So you need to fly, and that means you need to promote your business often. Now, when we just said promoting is moving your business forward. And when you understand that it's moving your business forward, you need to ask yourself what is forward to you. See, a lot of times people get in business, they don't even know what forward is to them, right? They don't even know that they should be moving their business forward. They don't know that their business only moves as fast as their promotion. See, if you want to be in business next week, you need to promote this week. You want to be in business next month, you need to promote this month. You want to be in business next year, you need to promote this year. You want to be in business the next decade, you need to promote this decade, right? If you don't, then you won't be in business. Your promotion precedes the success that you're going to actually have in business. You can't get the success first and then say, I'm going to promote. That's just not how it works, right? And you got to promote so that you can actually get the business success that you are looking to have and that you deserve to have by promoting your business. See, if you promote your business a little, you're going to have a little business success. You promote your business a lot, you're going to have a lot of business success. You promote your business every now and then, I guess every now and then you have some business success. You don't promote your business at all, then this may not be grammatically correct. You will have no business success, right? Success in business will not come near you because you're not promoting your business so it can come near you. You have to promote it, and you have to be the number one promoter there is in your business. If you're not the number one promoter for your business, then you think somebody else is supposed to be the number one promoter for your business. You're looking at this thing backwards. Now, if you are the number one promoter for your business, no one should out promote you for your business regarding your business. Especially if you start, if you're a sole proprietor or you have a business that don't have a lot of employees, and even if you did, then you don't have stock options and people buying stock, so you can use that money so you can actually build you another restaurant. You have your one restaurant, you have to promote that restaurant. I know you're really good at cooking in the kitchen, right? But you have to promote too. Anybody that's in business, one of the skills you need to have is promoting. Now, I do know some people have a knack for promoting. Unfortunately, that wasn't me, right? I had to learn how to promote, just like you had to learn how to promote. Again, some people they just have that knack and they just go out there and they can promote. They just have to put everything together. Okay, that's good, and I'm happy for them. The majority of us, we got to get out there and make it happen. We got to learn the skill. See, here's the good thing about knowing that promotion is a skill. See, because you know that promotion is a skill, that means any skill can be learned. That's one thing I love about promotion, right? Yeah, you may be better at promotion. You may have a knack for promotion and all those things, but it's a skill. I can learn a skill. Driving a car is a skill. You learn how to do that, right? I mean, eating your food is a skill, right? You know how to do that. I know I'm being a little facetious. You might say all those little things. No, so is promotion. It's no different than promoting a business, and it's no different than driving a car. Once you learn how to do it and know how to do it, you can do it anytime you want, as often that you like, to help your business move forward. If you never learned that it's a skill, then you're going to end up making a lot of mistakes in your promoting, and you're going to think promoting, you'll see somebody just had the knack for promoting, and you start trying to do them when that's not you. See, but if you understand a skill, then you understand a skill is something that you can do even though you're not somebody else. Well, that's why you need to learn that as a skill first, because your skill set will determine how financially set you can become. So this is why it's imperative to learn a skill, like promoting, right? So when we promote, so here's my definition of promoting. This is what I've been using for a couple of decades for myself. And when I teach it to other people, I teach the same thing. And it's in the book as well. So it's not like I'm, have some secret or anything. If I know it, I try to share it and put it in books as well. So promoting for me is pointing someone or pointing people to something they can purchase from me that they can have and use for themselves. I say it again. Pointing people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves. They can't use it until they have it. They can't have it until they purchase it. They can't purchase it until somebody point them to it. See, in all actuality, you are a business pointer. And one of your responsibilities is to point people. Now, I know in some societies, pointing is not polite, right? It's not polite to point at people and all those good things. However, in business, you got to be a good pointer. You need to point people to web stores, websites, your mailing address, or whatever you have going on, your store address, your restaurant address, whatever. You have to point people. If you're not good at pointing people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves, I'm telling you, this is going to be a tough sled going uphill. You're going to have a hard time trying to get to business success if you don't realize that you are a business pointer. Your job is to point people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves. Now, see, with that one definition by itself, now you can start seeing why some people make a lot of mistakes in business, right? In promoting. See, they're pointing people to themselves. Like, for instance, I don't sell me, right? I may sell the information I have in the form of books and other businesses that I have. So I promote what I sell. If I don't sell it, I don't promote it. Meaning I don't give attention to things that I don't sell. So I don't sell, I don't know, I don't sell book covers or whatever, right? I don't sell book holders. I don't sell bottled water, right? So since I don't sell bottled water, I don't promote bottled water. I don't point people to something they can purchase they can't purchase from me. I don't say, hey, here's all the bottled water. I drink more bottled water than anybody on the planet. I'm the bottled water man. I drink all the bottled water. What I told you all that, but then you said, ooh, that's wonderful. But I don't sell bottled water. I don't have a bottled water company. I don't have a store that sells bottled water. So I don't point people to things that they can't purchase from me. Well, see, if you get good at that, just understanding that definition, right? Once you understand that, you'll start pointing people to something they can purchase from you. Now, here's the problem, though, a lot of us have. We don't have anything for people to buy. That's just the bottom line. We out here saying we in business and we think it, because we got these fabulous elevator pitches and all that good stuff. We think, ooh, I'm the best thing ever. I walked around. I'm best. Right? All this good stuff we say. But the reality is, we don't point people to something they can purchase from us because we don't have anything for them to buy. So now we get on places at free places, right? Remember, we want stuff for free. Now we get in these free spaces, social media, whatever, and then all we do is point people to stuff they can't buy. Listen, promotion, I told you to take effort, right? When you in business, you don't get paid just because you in business. You got to perform, right? You get paid off results. If you don't get results, you don't get paychecks. You don't get just because you say I got this restaurant, or I have a dry cleaners, or I have this financial service company. Yeah, that's wonderful. You had a financial service company, but if you don't point people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves, what are they supposed to do? They have money in their pocket. They might want to buy something. Now again, they may not want to buy it from you. That's okay. It's a whole lot of things. Here's something for you. Business is commerce. And when you're involved with commerce, you're involved with business. That's why we have things called Chamber of Commerce, right? It's business people, right? Business, business, business. Business and commerce go together. They're two sides of one coin, right? Now, commerce is a sister or root word to the word commercial. So, in all actuality, one of the things that will help you promote like a pro is to make sure you have some commercials because you are in commerce. Now, when you say commercials, people normally think like I did a commercial for a person today, right? They think whether it's on television, radio, in a magazine, or newspaper, right? They think those are their commercials. Those are commercials. However, your business card is a commercial. Your presence on the internet is a commercial. Anytime you're promoting your business, you are also presenting a commercial because you're in commerce. You should understand that you should be pointing people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves. Even if you look at large companies, right? They have CEOs. You may even know who the CEOs are because they had articles written up about them or anything like that, right? But even though when you see those CEOs, they're always pointing you to their company, places that you can go purchase something from that you can have and you can use for yourself. You have to have the same mentality, regardless if you're a one-person show or you're a 20-person show. You need to get good at pointing people to something that they can purchase from you. Now you have to ask yourself, what is it that I have for people to purchase? You might only have one thing. That's okay. One thing is always better than zero. And if you have one thing and you don't promote it and point people to purchase it, then you really have zero because you're not actually pointing people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves. Now, when you understand that you're in commerce, when you understand that that's what you're doing, pointing people, again, I know it's rude sometimes to point, but that's one of your responsibilities as a business owner. You are a business pointer and you need to be pointing every day, right? Now, sometimes people gonna get tired of you pointing. Okay, they go, oh, there they go, pointing again. They pointed again to their grocery store. There they go, pointing again. Now, larger companies, they run commercials on television, and they may know you already have a car, but that don't stop them from running a commercial about the car they made, right? They produced. There was you may say, I'm tired of seeing that car commercial. I'm tired of seeing that burger commercial. I'm tired of seeing all those different things. Well, the reason you might be tired of it, but that company said, I am promoting in the form of advertising in that case, right? They're promoting that business and pointing you to something that you can purchase from them that you can have and use for themselves. You want to use the car? Yeah, you can't use it till you have it. Yeah, okay, I want to have it, but you can't have it till you purchase it. And so they point to you and tell you that we got 0% interest rates. And we'll take care of your payments for 6 months. See, they're pointing you to something that you can purchase. You say, ooh, no payments for 6 months. Now, next thing you know, next week you at the car dealer and you driving around in the car. Because now you can use it, because you have it, because you purchased it, because they pointed you to it. All businesses are done that way. Most of us do not wake up in the morning and think about something that we don't use or have. Somebody has to produce something, then start pointing people to it. Hey, you need a computer. You need a phone. You think, yeah, I think I do need one of those, right? They pointed you to it first, and next thing you know, you have it. But if they never pointed you towards that phone, pointed you towards that television or car, or house, or anything, then you won't purchase it because then you won't have it. Then you can't use it. You can't use the phone until you have the phone. You can't have the phone until you purchase the phone. And usually you can't purchase the phone until they point you toward, hey, got this new phone. This is the same thing you have to do in your business. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't understand that. And since we don't understand that, we're running around there pointing people to the bottled water that we don't sell. Like, just think of one of your favorite or maybe popular burger restaurants, right? And since they don't pay me, I don't call their names out, right? But just think of some of your famous burger restaurants. And one restaurant, well, I'm gonna make up a restaurant. We're gonna call this restaurant Big Burger, right? And Big Burger, that's what they have. They big burgers. But then we had this other one called Little Burger, right? And Little Burger is never pointing you to Big Burger and say, go buy one of the Big Burgers. They never doing that. And Big Burger is never pointing you over to Little Burger and say, go buy Little Burger. Little Burgers always pointed you to their little burgers. Hey, I got little burgers, got 2 little burgers, 5 little burgers, 10 little burgers, right? And Big Burgers always saying, we got the biggest burgers, come get a burger. Because our burgers are the bigger burgers. And we got bigger burgers for you, right? They're pointing you to what they have. You have to do the same thing. You can't point people to stuff that you can't they can't purchase. You said you pointed people to yourself. Well, they can't take you home. I mean, only one person can buy you. I mean, if I guess if you for sale, right? I guess after they buy you and take you home, nobody else can buy you, right? Well, based on what type of business you have, maybe that's different. But if you have a legit business, only one person can buy you, right? If you're just promoting yourself and promoting you. But if you're not promoting what people can buy, if you notice, I said, well, when I do any of these shows and do a series, I said, if you want to purchase the book, you want to get the book, you can get it through me, right? I'm pointing you to something you can purchase from you. You can't have the book or use the book until you have it. You can't have it until you purchase it, but you won't purchase it if I don't point you to it. It's the same scenario. Yeah, I don't care if you're dry cleaners. Bring two pair of pants in, you get, one free or whatever, right? They have to point you to what they have. You come in there and bring in two pair of pants and a third pair because that's what they pointed you to. Now you have the pants later on. You're using the benefit of what they did at the dry cleaners. Same thing happens with any business. Same thing happened at the grocery store. They point you to their sales of the week. Hey, you can get, 5 for $1. You can get 10 for $10, right? They point you to that because you may not be in the grocery store. You don't know what's going to be 10 for $10, but they point you to it. You say, you circle it or whatever you do, go in there with your app and you go in there and buy that. Now you at home, you have the 10 for $10 or whatever they had on there, or you got the stuff on sale. How did you get the stuff on sale? Someone had to point you to that. That company pointed you to something you can purchase from them. If you could not purchase it from them, trust me, they didn't point you to it. You have to do the same thing in your business as well. The better you get at pointing people to something they can purchase from you, that they can have and use for themselves. And we'll go through some more things as the series go on, prolong. I'll show you some things on why those things are important. But that's something that you need to do with your business. Now, I say that promoting is just so important, right? I stated that a couple of times already. Hopefully, you can hear how much I know and how much I believe that promoting is just so important, just too important not to do. Most of your business problems can be solved by promoting. And most of the problems you have that's not solved is because you don't promote. A lack of promotion would cause a lot of problems in business. A lot of problems. It causes a problem over here, problem over there, problems over there. It causes a lot of problems because of a lack of promotion. A lot of promotion would solve a lot of problems in business. They'll solve current problems and they'll solve future problems before the future arrives. But if you don't promote, you're going to have problems in the present and you are creating more problems in the future. When the future arrives, they bring you a bunch of business problems because you refuse to promote your business. So understanding how important it is. So I look at it as three ways, right? And in order for you and I to be alive, living, or anybody on the planet, there's some things we need. One thing we need is oxygen. We need air. If you and I don't have any air, it's called suffocation, right? So, if you don't get air, I don't get air. Now, even though there's a bunch of air out here in the world, right? You can still suffocate, so to speak, or get choked the life out of you because of the fact that air couldn't get in you. Well, this is what happened to a lot of people in business. They don't understand that promotion is so important. They have the hands around the neck of their own business, choking their business, and they're suffocating their own business because they refuse to promote it. They don't want to promote it. They don't want to spend any money. They don't want to spend any effort. So all they're doing is just choking the life out of their business because they refuse to promote the business that they have. Now, we're not saying promote somebody else's business. We're talking about your business. You mean you're going to choke your business, the life out of your business because you refuse to promote it? So the way that you get your hands off the neck of your business is by promoting your business. The way that you put your hands on the neck of your business is by not promoting. See, you're probably the cause. And see, I had to look at my business like that. Listen, I've been in business a long time. And many times my business did bad. It always pretty much 95% of the time went back to my lack of promotion. I had to ask myself, did you promote this thing in the last 3 months, 6 months, 2 years? And the answer was, no, I really didn't. On and off every now and then. Well, that's probably why the business is not doing well because you didn't promote it off. Well, same thing, like it happens with me. You got to have that tough talk with yourself too, right? Now, something else we need is we all need some food. We have to eat. If you don't eat, you can't live. You won't. That's called starvation, right? See, promotion is so important. It's food for your business. If you don't feed your business is going to starve to death. Why? Because you won't promote it. If you promote your business, you preventing your business from starving. Isn't that something? Another thing we all need some water, right? You cannot live very long without water. Well, if you don't promote your business, that's if you don't have any water, it's called dehydration, right? You can die of dehydration. Even if you got all this air around, you can have food around, and you don't have any water, you can die of dehydration, right? Well, a lot of our businesses die because they're dehydrated. We don't promote them enough to get any water, right? There's not any water going into the business because we don't promote it. Now, I use those three as examples for this reason here, because some of your promotion is going to be like oxygen. I call oxygen because oxygen is everywhere, right? Everywhere you go, there's oxygen. You cannot be on the planet and escape oxygen, right? It's just here. You go into the room, you're in oxygen. You come out the house, you're in the house. Oxygen is everywhere. It's plentiful, right? So some of your promotion need to be in a place where it's called what I call all day, every day. See, this is why things like signage is so important. It's out there all the time. If it's 99 degrees outside, the sign's still there. If it's 20 below zero, the sign's still there. If it's raining, the sign's still there. If it's dark, sign's still there. If it's light, sign's still there. If it's weekend, sign there. Weekday, sign there. See, that's all day, every day. Well, even with the internet, you need to put yourself in places where it's out there all day, every day, right? That's why I said you got to spend some money. So then you put it out there on someone else's website or website that's out there all day, every day. You're not out there all day, every day. You're not holding a sign out there all day, every day, but the sign is out. And same thing if it's a presence on the internet. You may say, well, I have my own internet stuff and I have my own things that I do on the internet, because I'm on social media. That's wonderful. But see, social media is their stuff, right? That's not your stuff. It's amazing to me how many people say, this is my page. That's so funny to me. This is your page. Yeah, it's my. No, it's that social media company's page. They letting you use it. It's not yours. Because do something they don't like. And guess what? You can't do what you were doing anymore. Because they'll take you off, quote unquote, your page. See, so that's not your page. It's their page. They're letting you use it. Well, obviously, that's some place where you have some things, but you need to put it where places that have someone to say, hey, what are you doing? I want my stuff on my name on your website or whatever it may be, right? Directories. That's out there all day, every day. That's your sign. That's out there when it's cold, hot, nighttime, wintertime, summertime. It's out there all the time. That's what I call oxygen or business air promoting. Now, I use food for the other example, right? Because food, in order to get food, most of us don't have our own farms, right? So we don't have our own farms going out there getting our own food, right? Or our own gardens, right? So we have to go somewhere to get food, grocery store or go to a restaurant to get food. Well, food means somebody else has to participate in this thing. I had to go out and do some things. Some of your promoting, you have to go out and do some things. You're going to have to be involved with people in order to get food. That's what you're going to do. Same thing with your promoting. You're going to have to go out and be amongst some people, connect with people, build relationships with people, because this is business food for you. You got to promote with people, partner with people to promote a lot of different things. Like when I promote someone on the show, right? Now they're somewhere else while I'm promoting them on the show, right? So they're doing whatever they're doing where they're doing it, but their business has gotten promoted even though they're not here with me. So you have to do that same thing too with other people, right? That's why, for instance, putting it on the radio show, like here, IntellectualRadio.com. It's so many hosts here. You can contact the host and say, I want to promote on your show. I mean, I don't think all of them say, none of them say probably no. Most of them probably check you out, want to make sure it's okay, right? And then they'll probably promote you on their show. But see, if you waiting on everybody to come out and find you to promote you and you don't want to spend any money, hey, can I be on the show? I don't want to spend any money to be on the show. Huh? How'd that work out? I want to be in the person's newspaper magazine, but I don't want to spend any money to promote my business. Wait a minute, how'd that work out? No, 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 no. That's not how you do business. You're going to have to actually, again, provide some money. The third one that I talked about was water. Now, water is not everywhere. Like there's places in the United States where we call landlocked. Meaning they don't have water going to it. They may have a couple of rivers, but they have to pump their water in from somewhere else so they can make sure they can have water where they are. Well, sometimes you may be right next to water, right? You might be on certain parts of the coast or live by water. You have water plentiful. But sometimes you might have to build a system to get the water from where it is to where you are, right? So that's how you have to do some of your promotion. You got to make sure that you're always involved with promoting to some extent to help you get some more exposure, right? Because one of the purposes of promotion is obviously to get you some attention. And I shouldn't say you, but what people can purchase from you. If you don't give those things attention, then how do I know I can purchase it? Again, I'm not going to bed at night. So man, I hope somebody make a new phone. I hope somebody do something like, and neither are you. We don't know what happens. So a woman wants makeup and everything. They have to have a commercial. Somebody's pointing. This is the best makeup to buy. Oh, that's what I need right there. I need that, and then they go buy it. But if the people don't point people to the makeup, then I guess a woman just be walking around without it, right? Because she don't know that it's available to purchase. Your job in promoting is to let people know what's available. If they don't know what's available, how are they going to purchase it? That's your job. That's why you got to point people to something they can purchase. So one thing that you're going to have to do, you're going to have to take an inventory of what you have to sell. And whatever it is not a bad thing, whatever it is. Don't think that it's bad, like, well, I only have one thing. That's all I have. Okay, that's fine. That's just where you start. And, and eventually as you get better at producing things, you add to your menu. But to get started, you need to promote that thing there. So how do you promote that one thing or five things? You need to make a list of the things you have. Then you need to say, what does this do? What is this good for? For instance, this is a business skills show, right? So it may not make a lot of sense for me to promote the business skills show to people that don't have a business, right? So obviously, if I'm talking about promoting, I'm going to promote the business promoting book to people that have a business or those that's just getting into business or been in business a while. A person that does not have a business, not interested in the business, might not be a good idea for me to promote the business book to them because they don't even have a business. So I need to find out what the book does, right? Or what the product does for the person. So I'm gonna have to write a list. You need to write, it might be one thing, five things, 25 things, right? You need to write a list of what this does, what does this product do for people or service that you have. So you're promoting one of the two, products or services. Everybody is not good at everything. Some people might just be service people, right? They have ideas. They don't have products. Some people might be good with products. So you need to identify what are you good at promoting. You may not be good at tangibles, right? That doesn't mean you're a bad person. You just might not promote them well. And I'm an idea person. I promote, even though I sell books and I sell other things, and I've been involved with real estate and had a 20-year career, so in that, right? Even though I was involved in those things, you may say the house or property is tangible. Yeah, technically it is. But the reason why I did it well, because I sold the ideas of real estate to people. So they bought the real estate because of the idea that I sold. Because I sold the idea, that's what helped me actually do better with promoting the business. And it helped you do better with promoting the business too by selling the ideas if you're an idea person. Now, if you're a tangible person, then you should do things that's tangible, right? You should sell things that's tangible for you. Now this is a practice. This is a skill. You got to practice. This is why you need to write this down. A lot of times you ask people what their product actually do for people. A lot of them don't even know because they never taken the time to actually figure out what it does. If you sell insurance, what does the insurance do? Well, they people insure. Yeah, okay, people insure, but what is it in particular? Because here's the reality: when you promoting things, you have to make things plain. Do you ever notice that when they have a car commercial or so, they don't tell you all the intricacies about how the muffler system work with the fuel system, and they don't go into all that. That'd be too complicated, right? They tell you how much it would cost, miles per gallon. You can buy, what's the price, monthly payment, what type of interest. They make it simple as possible. If they start telling you, they use this type of wiring for the electrical system, you're gonna get like bored. Like, man, what are they telling me that for? And how do they use the power lots and the radio system and how it goes and the waves in the air? Like, what is that? Right? You're gonna be confused with that, right? They keep it very simple. Well, you're gonna have to do that with your product too. You're gonna have to keep it very simple and simplified as much as you possibly can to help you actually promote it better. You need to promote it simple, a simple way to promote it, right? And you don't need to complicate it. Yeah, you might be selling insurance, but what about health insurance that makes it simple so I can understand it? That's what you're promoting. Obviously, after I get involved with you and everything, you can give me more information and teach me how it works, or what this button does or what this does based on the product that you have. So you're gonna have to promote your business. Look at grocery stores again for an example. They just tell you the 5 things on sale. They don't tell you how long they had it in the truck and how they packed it and they wrapped it up in this type of plastic. They don't go through all that. They just tell you that get 5 for $1, right? This is the limit. You want 5 of them for $1? We have them, right? They don't. Well, see what happens. See the limit be on the ground. Then what we do, wipe it off. They don't do all that because that just complicates the matter, right? Well, when you're promoting, you're doing the same thing. You're making it as simple as possible so people can purchase what you have available for sale. If you don't do that, then people get all confused and everything, don't know what it is. I know when I write a book, for instance. I'm using myself for example. I put a lot of information in the books, a lot of information. Not because I'm trying to fascinate anybody with information. This is what I do. I do this information. I want to share with you, and I put it in a book on how I do it. And I'm not the only person that promote, right, or do anything with books, but I'm just sharing with you what I do. And then these are the things you can do. I might have 15 chapters in the book. I might have 10. But those are 10 things you can do. And I explain those 10 once you get into the book. But when I'm talking about promote like a pro, I came out here very simple and said, I'm going to teach the name of this lesson is what? How to grow your business, right? Growing your business, right? Now, I think that's not complicated, growing your business. I explained it. Moving forward, promote, right? There's the same things you're going to do once you get more into it. I had more time to elaborate on it. So that means that I can share more things about it. But promote like a pro, how to move your business consistently, right? That's really all I'm saying. How to consistently move your business forward, right? That's how you actually do and what you do. So the same things still apply. So let's go. Let's go over some things because I got a few more minutes here, right? So here's something for you. We're promoting our business to move it forward. The purpose of promoting, pro means forward, mote means to move. So we're moving our business forward. That's what we're doing. The more we promote, the more we're moving our business forward. It's not that it's moving fast or slow, but it's moving forward. That's what we wanted to do. Two things we need all the time. What are those two things we need all the time? We need money and we need effort. You're going to have to put some money in and you're going to have to put some effort in. You can't do this without effort, and it's going to be hard to do this without money, right? So you're going to need them both. So after you do that, you're going to need to understand that you need to actually take the hands. Don't choke your business to death because of the fact that you won't promote it. So you can't blame other people when your business not doing well. Now, here's something for you. Here's another reason why you have to get better at the skill set of promoting. Because a lot of times people say, well, I want my family and friends to buy from me. You don't have enough family and friends to take care of you for the next 5, 10, 15 years with your business. They can't be your only customers, your 5 family and friend members. Even if you said, I got 100 friends. Okay. But 100 friends probably can't buy from you and take care of your life for the next 5, 10 years. You're going to need to know how to promote to other people so that those other people can help you move your business forward. So now you won't beat your family and friends up. Why won't you buy my stuff? Why you won't come to my restaurant? See, family don't support, friends don't support. Even if they did support, it's still not enough of them. Because you know what you tell those families and friends? Once they came in there 2 or 3 times, you say, I love y'all coming in here. Can y'all bring some people that y'all know in here too? Can y'all tell more people about it? Because you know that you're going to need more than your 5 family and friends that you have to actually help this business succeed. And this is why promotion is so important. It is one of the main ingredients to help your business succeed, regardless of what type of business you have. You can have a financial business, you can have a car business, you can have a real estate business, you can have a catering business, you can have a daycare business, you can have whatever business it is. You need to promote it. And when should you stop promoting? Never. When you stop promoting your business, now you have a business that's got to go down, demote, and eventually it's going to go out of business. If you want your business to be to thrive and do well, you're going to have to promote it as often as you possibly can to as many people as you can, wherever you are. And you got to always put yourself in that position to promote your business. Now, if the business is not a business you're not very interested in, then you're not going to promote it well. So this is why I always say, you hear me say on many series and everything, like the business that you're in, like to be involved with the business that you're in. If you don't like it, then do a business that you like, right? Because if you don't like it, why would you promote something you don't like? That's almost, that's not even good in the inside, right? You don't like insurance, but you promoting insurance. You probably won't promote it, right? Because you don't like it like that, right? And it's not that insurance is bad, not that you will be bad. It's something that you don't like. If you don't like accounting, why would you promote accounting? You probably won't, right? So find a business that you like to be involved in because it's easier to promote things you like. It's hard to promote things you don't like. You don't really probably promote your job like, hey, you all need to work here if you don't like it, right? But it's something that you like, a movie that you like, you promote it all the time because you like what you actually are involved in. So let's backtrack. Let's first go back and say we have to find out the two things we need: money and effort. You need some money. And you have to put some effort in. You need to realize it's important, right? Something important for you to do. You need to realize that if I'm not promoting my business, that means I'm demoting my business, and I can't be in a demotion business, right? And then obviously we need to understand that we have business air, business water, and business food. You are responsible for feeding your business, and you're doing that by promoting. Because when you get customers buying something from you, then you are putting yourself in a better position to win. So I said that. Let me just give you the person that's advertising over that I'm promoting today over today's show, and I want you to give a call or email so that you can actually get some information, so you can get that free consultation, so you get something from her. Again, Mikey Graves. And do you want to need to increase your credit score? And if so, then you should contact Ms. Mikey Graves at 773-392-4600. Currently, over 70 million Americans have less than perfect credit. Ms. Mikey Graves teach financial literacy in all 50 states, and she would love to help you improve your credit and your financial situation. It's not just credit restoration. The program Mikey Graves is part of includes many services such as power of attorney, wills, trust, credit identity theft protection, credit attorney, and much more. For more information, you can contact Miss Mikey Graves at 773-392-4600 or Graves Realty, Graves Realty, Realty, Chicago at gmail.com. And you will get a free consultation by mentioning that you heard it at the show at the Great Business Skills Show. So we have talked about a lot about promoting the business. My time is, I think I got what, five? Okay, so I got a couple minutes. So here's one more thing I want to share with you as well. When you think about promoting, think about getting paid. It's good to have a following, but it's better to have a paid following. Following people following you, 10,000 people following you, you're not making any money. It's not that impressive. Okay. Now you can have 100 people following you. You can be making $5,000. So 100 people giving you $50 a pop or whatever, right? So that means that you have a paid following. So don't try to get the attention off of you and put the attention on your products or your services that you have. Make sure that gets more attention than you. If you do that and you do it often, you put yourself in a better position to do better in business because people will buy things you point them to. Will everybody want it? No. So let's get that out your skull, right? Everybody won't want what you have available to sell, even though you're pointing them to them. But that should not stop you from pointing people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves. They can't use it until they have it. They can't have it until they purchase it. They can't purchase it until you point them to it. That is promotion in my world. That's the definition that I have in my world, right? I'm always pointing people somewhere, right? And pointing them to something that they can purchase from me, right? So don't spend your time all day long pointing people to your shoes when you don't sell shoes. Nothing wrong with your shoes. You got some nice shoes on. You got some pretty feet and all that good stuff, right? But if you don't sell shoes, why are you drawing my attention to something I can't buy? And you're in business. Now, if you're not in business, hey, point everybody to your shoes, right? Point everybody to the bottled water, whatever you want to point them to, because you're not in business anyway. So it doesn't matter if you earn money or not earn money, because you don't mind pointing people to something they can't buy because they can't buy anything from you anyhow. But if you're in business and you're watching this show, I know chances are you're probably in business, then you need to get good at finding out what your products and or your services are. If you're a product person, all you have a product, point people to those products. If you're a person, point people to those services. If you do both, you might have products and services. Point people to the products and services that you have. Make sure that gets more attention than you. You are just the one pointing. You are not, because again, people can buy you per se, but then it's only one you. But you might have 100 products, right? Or you have one product 100 times. That means you can make 100 times whatever. If it's $20 a product, you can make 100 times 20. But if you only got you only one person, right? So if you got ideas, sell the ideas, promote the ideas you have for sale. Same thing you have to do with selling a product or selling a service. I said a whole lot. This is always the first one. The first one is always the foundational for the whole series. And we're going to talk more about obviously promoting and different ways you have to do and some things you have to do as we go further into the book. So keep in mind, point people to something they can purchase from you that they can have and use for themselves. And they can't use it until they have it, can't have it until they purchase it, and they can't purchase it until you point them to it. I had a lot of fun here today. And keep in mind that great business people aren't born that way. Business people are made by learning how to be great, having great business skills. I'll see you next time.